And on to the top focus this hour. If you dare burst a cracker this Diwali in Delhi, you'll be jailed. If you even light an anar, you'll be fined. Even a sparkler or a fool chhadi can land you behind bars. This Diwali, crackers have been singled out as the biggest demons of pollution. Cracking the whip on crackers is the Aam Admi Sarkar, which has enforced a ban and is set to dole out jail time from 6 months to 3 years and fines from 200 rupees to 5,000 rupees. But take a sniff outside the window. Delhi is already choking before even one cracker has been burst. So is it right to demonize Diwali for Delhi's choking lungs? Remember, winds have been dragging in toxic pollutants from Delhi's neighboring farms. The AAP, which has shackled Diwali in Delhi, also rules Punjab, where stubble burning has been given a free run. Let's get you how Punjab's parali burning is directly proportionate to the pollution in Delhi.
The kind of pollution in the national capital and firecrackers being burst, there is a question on the air quality index. But let's show you, and this graph will explain to you what is the real cause, the real demon, because that is the pollutant in the city. The Punjab, look at the count. This is on October 10th. It was 718. It goes up all the way 2,625. This, of course, has a direct impact on the air quality in the national capital. And look at the AQI. From 98, it rises to 228 on the 19th of October.
Now let's show you how crackers don't even feature as one of the significant pollutants in Delhi.
That crackers don't even feature as one of the significant causes of pollution. Remember, a research by IIT Kanpur had also showed the same. This from the urban emissions. Let's show you what are the key reasons of the pollutants in the national capital. Crop burning, look at that, 45.7%. So one of the biggest causes of the pollution in the national capital is the crop burning that happens in Punjab, Haryana, as well as Uttar Pradesh. That has still not been reined in. Now, another big reason, the pollution in the national capital being industries. 17.9% of the pollution in the city is caused by the industries. Road dust amounts to 10% of the pollution, 10% of the pollution, the cause being road dust. And of course, vehicular pollution as well, 9.4%. And look at this, the numbers here, 17% the others. And from this, firecrackers are just a small part of it. So firecrackers amount to just about 3 to 5% of the pollution in the national capital.
And here's a ground report from Punjab on the rampant parali burning. And look at the irony of it all. There's stubble being burnt barely 500 meters away from Chief Minister Man's residence too, under his own nose. Watch this report.
First of all, I request my Vijay to show these visuals where we have seen that how the stubble burning is going on in Punjab. From the various locations we have already covered that how openly the stubble burning is going on, and now the farmers, they have already said that they will continue this stubble burning without bothering any legal action. Why the state government is not able to curb this stubble burning, that is the biggest point at this point of time. का घर यहीं पास में ही है और आप एक बड़ा मैसेज लगा रहे हो पराली जला के कि हम, तो आपको कहीं लगता नहीं कोई ना कोई बड़ा एक्शन भी हो सकता है?
जो मर्जी करे जी, मरन दे उत्तों दी तां कोई चीज नहीं। ਅਸੀਂ ਮਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਆ, ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹੀ ਫਾਹੇ ਲੈ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਸਪਰੇਆਂ ਪੀ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ।
दिल्ली में देखा है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार ने ये कह दिया जो पटाखे चलाएगा उसको जेल हो जाएगी।
जेल हो जू जी, हो जाने, सानू कोई जेल दी परवाह नहीं, साडा कोई हल ही नहीं हैगा ਇਹਦੇ ਬਿਨਾ।
The farmers, they want to give a very, very strong message.
While the Aam Admi Party has ordered a clampdown on crackers, are they following what they preach? Watch these visuals of what is allegedly the outside of the home of Delhi's AAP Mantri, Raj Kumar Anand. BJP claims that this video exposes the duplicity of AAP, which makes rules for the Aam Admi, but flouts those very rules themselves. As the BJP rains on AAP for this hypocrisy, AAP dodges and deflects. Listen into the war of words.
दिल्ली के अंदर इस बार भी पटाखों के उत्पादन, भंडारण, बिक्री और जलाने पर प्रतिबंध लगाया गया। पटाखों के जलने से जो प्रदूषण का धुआं जो हमारी आंखों में जलन पैदा करता है, उसमें दिल्ली के साथ साथ एनसीआर का जो पूरा इलाका है वहां भी जो पटाखे जलते हैं उसका भी असर शामिल होता है। इसलिए केंद्र सरकार से, केंद्रीय पर्यावरण मंत्री जी से मेरा ये विनम्र निवेदन है कि दिल्ली की तरह ही एनसीआर का जो इलाका है उसमें भी पटाखों पर सख्ती के साथ प्रतिबंध का अनुपालन किया जाए।
अरविंद केजरीवाल के मंत्री, उनकी सरकार प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करती है और ये कहती है कि दिवाली के ऊपर अगर कोई पटाखे जलाएगा तो उसको 6 महीने की जेल भेज दिया जाएगा। लेकिन 24 घंटे भी नहीं बीतते हैं तो आम आदमी पार्टी दिल्ली सरकार के जो नए मंत्री नियुक्त होते हैं राज कुमार आनंद के घर के बाहर लाखों के पटाखे जलाए जाते हैं उस जश्न को मनाने के लिए। उस वीडियो को मैंने ट्विटर पे शेयर किया है और यही सवाल पूछा है, अगर 24 घंटे पहले दिवाली के ऊपर यह ऐलान किया गया कि पटाखे जलाने पर आपको 6 महीने के लिए जेल भेजा जाएगा, तो 24 घंटे के बाद क्या वो पटाखों ने ऑक्सीजन देनी शुरू कर दी? इसका मतलब यह है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल क्या हिंदू विरोधी है? सिर्फ हिंदुओं त्योहारों से अरविंद केजरीवाल को नफरत क्यों है?
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is Anuja Kapoor, BJP spokesperson, Anirban Banerjee is a political analyst, Vivek Chattopadhyay is from the Clean Air campaign of the CSC. But first and foremost, let me go across to our first viewer joining us. And we are asking our viewers to join us and express yourselves. What do you think about this latest controversy that is in fact brewing in the national capital? SHR Sharma is with us from Chennai. Mr. Sharma, please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. It is shows the hypocrisy and dual standards of this Aam Admi Party. Those who are creating 5% pollution will be jailed, but those who are creating 80-90% will be let free. It's funny. It's funny, really. By the way, do they have enough space to put around some 30-40 lakhs of people behind bars? And do they have the money to feed them for 3 months or 6 months, whatever it is? I think Mr. Kejriwal should think of this before he puts people behind the bars.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us. We are, of course, expecting other viewers to join us as well in a few minutes. But let me take that question across to our guest joining us. We have Anirban Banerjee. Anirban Banerjee, you heard our viewer there. He's asking, does the Delhi government have space for 30 to 40 lakh people if they do decide to break the law tomorrow? And, of course, at the end of the day, while the percentage of pollutants is well known, it's been well documented. There have been studies by IITs also that have put it out. Parali is the main cause of it. Yet that is not being tackled. Crackers are the ones that are being blamed for Delhi's pollution.
Argument against the cracker ban is nothing but juvenile in nature, because I do not know whether Delhi has enough space in their jails for 30 or 40 lakh people, but I am very sure that the entire country doesn't have enough hospital beds for people who are falling sick due to air pollution every minute, every hour of the day. Air pollution kills. This is not something to joke about. This is not something to joust in politics about in political terms. Political parties cannot take different stance regarding anything that is related to air pollution.
So are you saying the AAP has failed in Punjab? Are you admitting that the Aam Admi Party has failed in Punjab? Because Parali burning continues unabated, sir. It is not any one channel, but multiple media have reported this. Why not tackle the issue on the ground? For the past 4 years, whether it's the Congress government or the AAP government, successive governments have clearly failed.
We asked the question to the Punjab government if they are failing in tackling this air pollution thing due to stubble burning. But don't for a moment try to trivialize this issue by saying that firecrackers, why are you banning firecrackers? This is related to Hindu Hasta and all these bad arguments. These are very naive arguments, because nowhere in Hindu scriptures is there a mention of any firecrackers. There were no firecrackers when the Hindu scriptures.
Let's put that question to the BJP spokesperson. Anuja Kapoor, that's a bad argument. It's a weak argument, says Anirban Banerjee. Please respond to him. Why is the BJP trivializing the pollution issue he asked?
It's a shame because it's a shame he's sitting here and he's bluntly telling a lie. Your Gopal Rai, he has said that NCR should take care. I want to ask, Punjab mein, you have a CM called as Bhagwat Man. He has allowed, I think you know this, 2 hours Diwali crackers to be burned. Do you know this? 2 hours. And then he also says that on Christmas and New Year's, or also there will be an allowance of the burning of the firecrackers. And it will be also allowed on various times when there is the puja, the prakash para puja, that will be also be taken care of. So during and all these times, the firecrackers is going to be burning in the NCR, and your Gopal Rai sitting here blatantly talking about the Hindu firecrackers going to happen in Delhi, because here he has no more vote bank. Here he has no more areas to talk about. Now he is a failure in Punjab because the stubble burning was coming from Punjab. Now
But Anuja Kapoor, let me ask you a question, ma'am.
Haryana.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question, though. Today, when your party's MP, Mr. Manoj Tiwari's petition, which has been pending before the Apex Court, came up, what did the court do? The court actually, throughout that petition, said that let the people of Delhi breathe. Spend that money instead on sweets. If the courts are not willing to accept the position that is being taken publicly by the BJP, there must be some merit in the situation, the direness of the situation, the gravity of the situation in the national capital. Of course, it's another question of who is responsible and which government is responsible. But any additional pollution is something that Delhiites cannot afford at this point of time.
Look, that is something which you're talking about. Being a lawyer, I also understand whatever petition do you file, the judge talks on that particular petition. Now, what Manoj Tiwari has put it through, he's talked about the crackers related to the Hindus. Now, when we're talking about the crackers, you also have shown that the crackers is
So
only
which other
5%.
crackers have been
Now,
burst
when
on
we're
Diwali,
talking-
ma'am? He is asking for crackers to be allowed. Supreme Court has disallowed it. So, I mean, at face
Disallowed
value...
it. The Supreme Court has disallowed it because of the pollution only. But apart from the problem is what it is happening in Delhi, when the same people should also be talking about in Punjab when they are doing the stubble burning and they are talking about the issues connected to the Delhi and NCR, and they are sitting telling about on the Supreme Court level that, and Supreme Court has also told that the ban should not be put. So now there are various things which are there under the subjudice. But when we talk about the Hindu Astha, that is where the problem is. Why did the Aam Admi, these people from AAP, has burned the crackers in their own Delhi and in their own office areas? That should also be answered.
Okay.
Why did he do that?
Okay, I'm going to allow the question. Anirban Banerjee, Aam Admi Party says don't burn crackers for the Aam Admi. Their ministers, however, allegedly burned these crackers, and those videos have been put out today by Delhi BJP spokespersons that outside ministers' houses crackers are burnt, but the Aam Admi of Delhi cannot burn crackers. Isn't that hypocrisy?
The BJP is so very confused that they do not even know whether to support this ban or oppose this.
So the AAP is very clear. The AAP is very clear. They are not confused. The AAP's hypocrisy is fine.
Video that the BJP has put out, I think it's Mr. Bakka, who is rather infamous for putting out mock videos. Even if this is true, please take action against the person, whoever is
who is famous for mock
There
videos,
can be
very
no
much known by Aam
compromise on
Admi
air
Party,
pollution,
sir.
especially
And you
during
know
the winter
that your
time in
guard
Delhi.
already said that.
You know, one second. Anuja, let me just come in here. Let's not trivialize this debate. One second. Anirban, what's unfortunate, the only tragedy for the people, the crores of people living in the NCR today, is that political parties can't see eye to eye, that even pollution has become such a divisive issue. Whether you like Mr. Bagga, whether you don't like BJP, that is another question, Anirban. If there is hypocrisy on the part of BJP, as you are trying to point out, is there no hypocrisy on part of AAP? It doesn't matter for the citizens, sir, whose hypocrisy it is. There's hypocrisy all around.
Whether that person is related to AAP or not doesn't matter. Ask the Delhi police to take action. Nobody should be exempt from this law. Delhi during the winter time.
The bars, no? Then why did the security guard look at you tell on that? He said on
but let the people breathe oxygen.
All right, let me just bring in Vivek Chattopadhyay. Vivek Chattopadhyay, you know, what we're seeing in Delhi for the last 4 to 5 years, you know, this is a classic case of that. You know, while the Delhi government was quick to talk about how clean Delhi's air is through the years of the pandemic, many, of course, have attributed to other reasons. The question is that now we are back to square one. Again, we are a few days ahead of Diwali. There's an entire debate over whether crackers are required or not. But the same party that's ruling in Delhi has an entirely different set of yardsticks in the other neighboring state of Punjab, where it is also ruling. Vivek Chattopadhyay.
I think it's the responsibility of all the parties. And when we talk about green crackers, let's talk about green parties also, because all the parties have to support clean air. The situation is so grave in all the states. If you look at the statistics of any state, for the matter, you would find that air pollution affects citizens. It causes high number of deaths, premature deaths, morbidity, impacts on children, impacts on even fetus, and lung development is affected. In fact, in Delhi's case, the study done by Central Pollution Control Board has identified that 45% of the kids, school-going kids, have lower lung function. So once they grow up, there are high chances that they will be affected by respiratory diseases. So for the protection of public health, I think we should take all the measures which are necessary. I'm not pointing out any particular source, but all the sources are responsible. And the situation during the winter and the onset of the winter becomes so conducive for accumulating the pollutants. Like the way you are saying that there were few days of rains and there was good air quality. But just after that, the air quality turned and it became poor, and now it is inching towards very poor. And thereafter it will become severe. All the forecasts are showing whether you burn firecrackers or not. So what is the point of adding more pollution so that it becomes emergency situation? That should be our goal, protecting public health. And that should be our point, I think.
No, but where have those priorities being, at the end of the day, put in the back foot, Mr. Chattopadhyay? Because here, what we are seeing is a political fight. End of the day, there seems to be no real concerted effort at preventing these farmers from going ahead and burning the stubble, which is the root cause of the pollution. Yes, there is diesel gensets. Yes, there is vehicular pollution. There's construction dust. There are crackers also. Those are all additional causes. But if we don't strike at the root, which is stubble burning, and even the, the decomposer solutions, etc., have not really worked in the NCR region. So where are we failing in that, Mr. Chattopadhyay?
The major failure is like we are not able to find a comprehensive set of policies and solutions for the farmers, so that switch over to cleaner practices. And since the time is very short and they don't have any other means to deploy other solutions rather than burn it.
Right.
So either you provide the solutions at a large scale in war footing so that the next year it doesn't happen. So there has to be a roadmap. There has to be an action plan.
Well, absolutely.
Otherwise,
and this is one issue on which no political party can proudly claim that it is, it has done anything of very concrete importance. Whether it is the Aam Admi Party, whether it is the Congress Party, whether it is the BJP ruling at the states, Delhi, Punjab and other neighboring states in the National Capital Region at the center. No one has been able to ensure that Delhi does not get the tag of the world's most polluted city. We've got it at least 3 or 4 times, and that's a crying shame for a country that wants to be a superpower. We can't even get our air clean. There you have it, and continue to see politicians bicker over this one issue. We'll have to leave it there for the moment. Thank you so much for joining us.